What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now you need to do this, right? You're gonna get a free 94 overall Jeff Garcia. He's really actually glitchy, and this is a rare W with EA Sports because usually the cards are not really that good no matter what time you get them, because they know as you get closer to Ultimate Legends that people start to fall back a little bit unless the Legends have certain things that, you know, they like or it's part of your theme team. In this case, Jeff Garcia has a very, very good throwing motion, and the ball comes out really fast with Gunslinger. So it works out. It's just a rare W that EA put out, and I want to make sure you guys understand. So this week, when you play your challenges, depending on where you are with it, you're going to get a few more tokens. I right now have a tremendous amount of tokens that I'm not even using that I could get another free legend with, but I chose to use him because what I did was I actually completed the set. Okay, so I completed the set first early on just to get him because people were charging like 700k for him. So I did the set for like 500 and then, you know, pretty much went into the game, saw how he was, and I decided to keep him, right? As of right now, I'm not sure. We're going to check what his price is. Actually, I don't even know if you could, can you actually, oh, they're letting you actually check it, even though he's B&D. So he's down to 589. He was upwards of like 700k earlier today, right? So I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're a Niner theme team, he's actually very, very decent. He throws the ball very, very well. I can't really see anything wrong. I don't run around with him though. So I don't really know how his throw and the run is, but I'm going to give you guys this pointer. If you don't want to use gift wrap, you can always go over here and you can give him dashing deadeye. So like if you're a player that runs and you throw the ball, you know, whatever, and you want to make sure it's deadly accurate, they did give it to you for up to 40 yards. There was a time when there was no limit and dudes were just throwing the ball 90 yards crossbody. EA started to break it down a little bit and change it up. So it still does work up to 40 yards. So if you still roll out and do anything like that, I would highly suggest that you take a look at it. Now, this is what my situation is, okay? So you can understand exactly what's going on. I do have a Niner theme team and I also have a Commander theme team. So it made sense for me to do it. Now, as we take a look at what's going on, right? We have to evaluate everything that we're actually doing for the team. Because if you use your tokens now, you have about 2 weeks left where they're gonna have other legends, and if the legends are getting 1 AP abilities, I believe if they drop one more good legend, we're gonna be pretty good to go going into Ultimate Legends. So if you don't want to redeem it, like right now, you see like how I have 1 of 25, I just redeemed it and got my free player. I keep everything stored in packs. So that way I don't just have it laying there and accidentally do it. So I have what's needed there, but I already used another 25. Now, I did the set for him, okay, earlier today. I just did his set, whatever, and got it done. Again, you can lurk it if you just want to test them out before you use, you know, like, yo, I don't want to use my tokens yet because I don't know. You can complete the set for a lot cheaper by just lurking the auction house or completing the 91 overall sets right here and getting the players through lower level players like you can do right here. And, you know, you can go from the beginning and go all the way up and get it like that and try him out. And then once you see that he's good, you could do what I did. You know, you could just sell the auctionable one and then use your free, your free token one and then work like that. Outside of that, okay, I don't know exactly what else you guys are doing with your team, but if your quarterback is very expensive, you may want to consider going with, you know, Jeff Garcia, because 2 AP Gunslinger is probably all you need. The days of set feet lead and pass lead elite, trust me, I knew this early on because I have a franchise, GmiasWorld franchise, which is going into season 2. So I knew about this early on, that set feet lead and pass lead elite don't really do anything. Gunslinger is the ability for the quarterback this year. So because that's the case, you just simply have to go over here and check what the best QB is. There's no need to ask me like, yo, G, what about this? What about that? Just go here and look at the prices. Why are they that expensive? It doesn't make any sense. What are they offering that makes them that much better? It's not a lot. Like before, I told you guys about Drew Lock, and he's a limited, and he's no longer available in packs, and people are spending 1.6 million for him. Why? Because he gets 2 AP Gunslinger? That's literally the only reason, right? What else is he doing? He's not doing anything else, so why are you spending that much? You look, and even if it's your theme team, it doesn't really matter because speed-wise and everything else that he's doing, it doesn't really apply. So you have to be smarter with the things that you do, because if you don't, you create a situation for yourself that you don't have to be in. Like, you legitimately do not have to be in this situation. If your quarterback is very expensive right now, trust me when I tell you, that Jeff Garcia is just as good as every single quarterback that's available right now. Now look, There's other people out there, right, that are actually doing this. And I'm going to give you guys a pointer. Like, this is for my guys that are like no money spent and trying to grind out coins. People are still willing to spend for Joe Burrow, right? So let me give you guys some pointers on what I do to make coins. I would notice this, and I would say to myself, okay, what are people using? Because now that the zero chill is over, everyone is looking for discounted abilities. What would be the reason for why anyone would spend that much for Joe Burrow, knowing that his only team is the Bengals, and the Bengals theme team is not really OP? So would this be a good investment? Would it make sense, right, for us to complete his set and try to make like 600, 700K by doing it individual because he has a team of the month set for the team of the week? Would that make sense? These are the things and these are the ways that I want you guys to think. Because for me, realistically, I don't think anybody's going to spend that much for him. Because now that there's so many other options with QBs, with Gunslinger, and that's all people are looking for primarily, it does not make sense for me to do that. So if I were to go over here and give you guys a blueprint like, yo, do this right now, that would not be the case as a moneymaker. You would probably make a little bit like 200K making Russell Wilson or something like that. You wouldn't, it just wouldn't make sense for me to tell you that. Like, yo, do this right now, whatever. Because when you look at it, the 8 players, right? 93 overalls, let's look at their average. Because these are the ways you have to think. So this is 200K per, okay? This is something that you got to understand, right? 200K per for every one of these. So already you're at 800K, right? Now the 93 overalls are going to be, a little bit more because they're team of the weeks and everybody knows that. But you could easily make these 93s through team of the week sets. All right? My thing is this, I just don't believe that he's a highly sought after player because the Gunslinger is too, just like all the other guys, and his theme team is harder to be able to utilize. Now, if he got everyone's theme team, that would make sense. So when you're looking at quarterbacks and you're trying to figure out like, yo, what is the best way to go? Gee, what are we doing? Like, how are we supposed to be doing this? This is something that I want you guys to think about when you take a look at everything that's there. What makes sense? Okay? Donovan McNabb no longer made sense because I was able to get something lower. Okay? Yeah, he played for Washington. It don't matter. I put somebody else in because he got Gunslinger for 3 AP. 2 is a no-brainer. And it's double no-brainer if your theme team is any of these theme teams that he played for. So when you go over to upgrades, you can see that obviously he didn't only play for the Niners. Any of these teams, if you have a theme team and the Lions theme team is killing right now, you would be fine with doing this. But I just want you guys to understand that's why he's a W, because everybody is looking for that 2 AP discount and he has it and he's free. What are the odds of EA doing that and you still spending ridiculous money for a quarterback? It just doesn't make sense. So I would do this for you guys right now. Like if I were you, I would be like, yo, look, let me try him out, right? Even if you want to complete the set, try him out, see if he's good. If he's good, sell him back sell back the auctionable one and just complete the set for the free one. Or you could wait until the next couple of weeks and start seeing what other glitchy cards they're going to drop. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Enjoy NFL playoff football. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.